Introduction to Can Jam, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. To start with, students find a partner and then go into the partner face-off formation. Then they practice throwing the frisbee with the focus on the cue of it's all in the wrist. Make sure you don't use too much arm. They throw the frisbee back and forth here at 10 feet. Some challenges you can do with this is you can allow 30 seconds of music. While 30 seconds is playing, they count how many throws they make back and forth. When they're done, ask them how many they got, and play it again for a second 30 seconds to see if they can beat that throw. This is challenge number 1. Next, students back up so they're about 20 feet apart. Again, they practice the cue of making sure it's all in the wrist and using very little arm. I also encourage them to aim low, like waist high on their partner, because this is how they'll be aiming when they play the game Can Jam. You can also do the challenges where they see how many throws they can get back and forth in 30 seconds the first time and see if they can beat that on the second time. Once students have practiced throwing a frisbee, have them watch a short video on how Can Jam is played. Then review the scoring. There is 1 point for an indirect hit into the can, known as a dinger. There is 2 points for a direct hit on the can, known as a deuce. There is 3 points for an indirect hit that sends the disc into the top or the side of the can, known as a bucket. And then there is instant win for a direct throw that enters the can from the top or the side. Again, this is an instant win. After a brief demonstration on how to play Can Jam, allow students to partner up, find an opponent, and play the game Can Jam. Once students have found an opponent, they need to find an area to play with that opponent. Once they do, make sure they rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first. Let the teams play for about 2.5 minutes before you call game. The team that won moves up an area or a can. The team that lost moves down an area or a can. This makes sure that students have a chance to see other teams. I usually play about 3 to 4 rounds.